What's up? It's Susie from Hey Grill Hey, and today I'm gonna show you how to make these saucy, beautiful, crispy, crunchy, deep fried brisket burn ends. And I'm gonna take them over to my warehouse crew because they've been working really, really hard and they deserve a sweet, tasty, meaty treat. So let's do it. So today I'm making these with a brisket point. That is the fatty end of the brisket. It's nice and thick. It's incredibly well marbled. It's perfect for burnt ends because you can cook it till it almost just falls apart. It'll hold together enough for us to get those beautiful cubes and have them deep fry and hold together at the end. The first time I made these, I actually made them with burnt ends from an entire brisket that I smoked, but we loved them so much that I dedicated an entire brisket point to making these burnt ends today. So I started with a burnt end point that was about 5 pounds. I seasoned the brisket point on all sides with my beef rub seasoning, smoked at 275 for about 7 or 8 hours until it hits 170, 175 degrees and the bark is looking nice and dark. At this point, I wrap it in some butcher paper, put it back onto the smoker, and let it run until it feels nice and squishy, but not too soft. And the probe slides into the meat like it's softened butter, and it's reading anywhere between 203 to 206, 207 degrees. It's really about feel here. We don't want it to be too tight or too loose. We want to be able to cube these without having them fall entirely apart. I want to let it rest for at least an hour before I cube it up and it's ready for frying. Our beautiful brisket point is out of the smoker. It is well rested. That means it is time to cube it into burnt ends so that we can deep fry. I have been excited about this recipe all day. All right, now I'm just gonna take this point into bite-sized cubes, close to an inch, but if it's not perfect, that's okay. I've got my burnt ends cubed. It is time to make the batter, and I'm using my wing kit batter here. I do have a recipe for like a deep frying batter on my website as well. This just makes it super easy. It's a mix of rice flour and cornstarch, so you get a really light, crispy, shattery batter on the outside of the burnt ends. I'm gonna use about a cup of my seasoned batter, 3/4 of a cup of really cold water. Give that a stir. We want it to kind of look like pretty thin pancake batter. We want to make sure there aren't any lumps left in here. I'm going to add my burnt ends to my batter. I've got some oil preheating in a cast iron skillet on my stove. I'm looking for about 350 to 375 degrees Fahrenheit to fry these. They're only going to take maybe 3 to 5 minutes per burnt end to fry. So we want to work in batches to make sure they all get through there, get a little bit of time in that hot oil and develop that nice crispy crunchy coating on the outside. Our beautiful crispy burnt ends came out of the fryer. These are unbelievably beautiful and darling and adorable looking. You can serve them just like this. If you want something a little bit more savory for your burnt ends, that's totally fine, but I am here for a sweet, spicy, salty, crunchy moment, which means these are getting drizzled with my sweet heat wing sauce. It's kind of a brown sugary buffalo glaze, and it is perfect with this batter because it keeps the batter crispy crunchy, but it adds all of that delicious flavor. So these are getting a layer of sweet heat sauce for sure. A gentle toss, we don't want to ruin the breading, just a little bit to get them nice and coated. And then these are ready to go onto the platter and over to my friends at the warehouse. I'm for sure gonna have to steal one to eat though before I take them over there. They won't know one's missing, right? Until they watch the video. Okay, I think this is the one that I get to steal for me. Now this just seems like a really good idea. Oh my gosh. Got that crispy batter on the outside. It just pulls apart. I love when ideas turn into really, really good realities. Food shouldn't taste that good. That's unfair. Oh, it's so good. Okay, I hope you guys give this recipe a try. If anything, deep fry something else for fun because that's just a good old time. If you use this recipe, please tag me on social media because I want to see if you enjoy it as much as we do. We'll catch you guys next time. I gotta get these to the warehouse. Well, these guys work the best, and they are the best. And there would be no wing kits or sweet heat sauce or gloves without them, and we love them. So they obviously deserve some treats, and they were a huge, huge hit today.